Welcome to the Black Belt Update, and this is about taking first steps or initiative to change. I know we've spoken about this before, but as we have just graduated a new graduating class of black belts, and they're making decisions on what they're going to do to improve, I wanted to take time to share with you my thoughts on how you can improve by making a decision to use your initiative to take the first step to become something different or better. Where you are at the moment, where you find yourself in the moment, is the result of everything you've done in the past. So where you are today and what you're doing today, nothing will change. It will go as it always has gone. It is only by taking the first step and trying something new or different that you open yourself to other opportunities for change and other places where you can be impactful to yourself and others. The fact that you take that first step will change everything that happens afterwards and will reveal new possibilities for you for success. I want to share some stories, and I have a particular story I'm thinking about when I made a decision to go to Korea. I was training and competing here in the United States, and even the best players in the United States were only winning bronze medals in world events. So I decided that even if I were to train with the best players here, one was in Montana, one was in Hawaii, that the most I could hope for was help from somebody who had won a bronze medal. I don't believe that they could have taught me how to become a gold medalist. So I decided to change. I went to Korea, and when I went to Korea, that's where I truly learned what it meant to be a gold medalist. I was in a gymnasium in a best university in the world called Hanguk-Cheuk-Daehakyo, which is the Korean National Sports Physical Education College and University. I trained with 45 of the best players in the world, and every day was a challenge. I then came home, and that very next year made the U.S. team, won a gold medal at the Pan Am Games, and won 6 international gold medals directly that year, including winning the World Cup and beating Korea in the final, which had never been done before. That fact that I made a decision to change my circumstance, change where I was, what I was doing, made all the difference. Another story, I was a young musician, and I was playing in various clubs and various bands, and I had never been playing in these big venues. I took a chance and went to a venue on one particular night with my friends who were in the band, and we spoke to the guy who was booking the bands just by accident. He asked us a couple of questions. Next thing we knew, he asked us if we could play that Saturday night and open for the biggest band, and I found myself opening in a club with 5,000 people, and I was only 17 years old. Because I took that chance and I had the initiative to ask the question and to change, everything changed for me directly after that. Everything in my life that I've done, I've taken that extra step and had the initiative to challenge myself to change. And because of that, it opened new possibilities for me. So I challenge you to change. I challenge you to take a new first step. For my current black belts who just tested, and congratulations, I challenge you to take this new step, see the new personality, and see the new possibilities in front of you. You are now a peak performance black belt. I want you to absorb that, and I want you to see what that means for you. You can relax now and explore new areas. Maybe your new area is competition. Maybe your new area is forms. Maybe it's demonstration team or our leadership team where you come work with us to help develop our next generation of black belts. Use this moment as an opportunity to explore initiatives before you, things that you didn't understand existed before but now do exist. In your personal life, I want you to take a chance, read a different book, something you may not have written or read before. Take an opportunity to read that book and see what it presents to you in terms of opportunities to change the way you think about something. I often read books on the same subject from different perspectives so that I can understand both sides of the argument and then can make my own decision. Take the initiative to absorb and change. We've done a small video for you about different comments about change, about taking initiatives and first steps. And one of my favorite quotes is, "Everyone was once a beginner before they were a champion." Everyone was first a beginner before they became a champion. It was that first step to try to become one that made all the difference. So challenge yourself. Find your inner self that wants to take that initiative and take a step forward to change. And then share this with others. We look forward to seeing you this summer. Together we'll be scheduling different things, including for our new Black Belt candidates, come meet with me. We can go through the manual. We'll go through how to use the manual, how to schedule, how to set your initiatives, how to take that first step towards becoming a Black Belt. This summer is a great chance and a great opportunity for you to join us as we help you change, but more importantly, you continue to help us to change so that we can serve our community and be excellent. This is a Peak Performance Center life skill presentation. One Step and Futures. Even the greatest warrior was once a beginner. Don't be afraid to take that first step. This was said by Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest fighters ever. And it's the idea that even everyone at some point was a beginner, and they took that first step in order to achieve their dreams, and so should you. The discipline of writing something down is the first step towards making it happen. And these were the words of Lee Iacocca, who designed some of the best cars in American automotive history. You must first take that chance to design a goal, commit to it, write it down, and that is your first step towards realizing it in the future. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. That first step is always hard. That idea to set a goal and achieve it is always hard, but it's the very first thing you must do in order to realize it or achieve it. And these are the words of one of our greatest presidents, John F. Kennedy. It will never rain roses. When we want to have more roses, we must plant more roses. And this was a famous author who was actually a woman who used a pseudonym. The idea is you can't hope it will never rain roses. You have to first take that first step, plant more roses, and then you will have more roses. You can't wait for it to happen. You must take the first step and create the success that you expect by what you do. When you start anything, where you are is where you are. The scenery will never change unless you take that first step. Initiative creates opportunity for new challenges and new success. Options are presented through change. Only change can create a new beginning. And I say these words often. Where you are, if you don't move, nothing will change. There will be no new options. By taking an opportunity, you create a chance. By taking that first step, you create a chance for success. Change is the only thing that can bring you to a new beginning, because each time you take that first step, you open up a whole new world of possibility. Possibility for success, possibility for happiness, but more importantly, possibility to realize your dreams.